Namaste students. In the first video we have discussed about money as a medium of exchange and modern forms of money from this chapter 3, money and credit. So today we will discuss loan activities of banks and two different credit situations. So before going there, let me recap of the first video what we have discussed. So in the first video we have discussed about money as a medium of exchange. So before going to tell about the money as a medium of exchange, first see what is double coincidence of ones, because money whatever we are using today, it is not come in one day, it passes several stages of evolution. So first see what is double coincidence of ones. So double coincidence of ones means it is a situation where two parties agree to sell and buy each other commodities. So what is this? So here see one example is given. See here example is given. Suppose a shoe manufacturer, he want wheat but without use of money. So first he have to find out that person whom need shoe and he is ready to give wheat. So this is then also possible when the other person also able to give wheat and he want to take shoe. So this is a double coincidence of ones. But thing is that it was possible in the ancient time, but now see population is increased day by day, so it is not possible to find out that person who is want to give that goods whatever the other also want to give. So see here situation, this person he want give shoe for what? For wheat. Means he need wheat and he want to give shoes. But here another person see, he did not need shoes but he need clothes. Again this person see, he wants shoes but he did not have wheat. So in this three person there is no exchange is possible. So in this case, so what will do? So that is why in present day you see money is the most important thing and money is used as a medium of exchange, because when he need wheat and he want to give shoes, so he can sell the shoes with the help of money and he can buy wheat with the help of money. That is why money is called medium of exchange. So that is why here see the use of money spans a very large part of our everyday life. Means in everyday life, day-to-day transaction, we use money, and money is that money can save for the further uses. Where we can save money, can we deposit in the bank. So in the bank we can deposit money and whenever we need we can withdraw it. So next see, this much we have discussed, and that is why money solve the problem of double coincidence. Double coincidence, I hope you understand. Again I am telling, double coincidence means it is a situation where two parties agree to sell and buy each other commodities. Means in the double coincidence only goods are exchanged directly with goods. At that time there was no money uses, but when money is invented, the problem of double coincidence is completely solved. Next see modern forms of money. So I have already told that money is not come with one day. Whatever you are using today, it passes several stages of evolution. So modern forms of money. Modern forms of money means today we are using what kind of money? In early ages, see here it is given, in early ages, see Indians uses grains and cattle as money, and thereafter came the use of metallic coins, gold, silver, copper coins, FS, which continues well into the last century. Now the modern forms of money, if we tell about the modern forms of money, it include the currency, means see the paper note. Now people are using paper note. Paper note means what? This is a 500 rupees note, 2000 rupees note, 5 rupees note, 100 rupees notes. These are known as the paper currency. Again we are using what? Coins. So coins, there are different types of coins we are using. One is 1 rupee coins, next 5 rupees coins, next 10 rupees coins. So these are the currency. Again, next we see modern forms of money. We are now using the credit card, ATM card, debit card. So these are the modern forms of money. Here again see that here you have one word is given, currency. What is currency? Currency, actually in every country there is a currency. In India, what currency are using? It is the rupees. Means we will always tell it rupees, means 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 3 rupees, like that. So in India, the Reserve Bank of India issues these currency notes on behalf of the central bank. No other individual or organization is allowed to issue currency. Only the RBI can issue the currency. Next, the rupee is widely accepted as a medium of exchange. So whatever currency issued by the Reserve Bank of India on behalf of the central government, that currency are widely accepted by the people as a medium of exchange. No one can deny to accept this. It is according to authorized of the central bank, this Reserve Bank. Everybody should accept this. So other forms of money, what? This is the deposit with banks. This is also another forms of money. Why it is called another forms of money? See, the other form in which people hold money is as deposit with banks. People deposit their extra cash with the banks by opening a bank account in their names, and banks accept these deposits and also pay an amount as interest on the deposit. The deposit in the bank accounts can be withdrawn on demand, and these deposits are called demand deposit. The payment are made by checks instead of cash. So here one thing is said that you just read it. See, people are working, and after working at the end of the month they are able to get salary or as a wages. So this, from this salary, whole salary is not finished in consumption, means eating, fooding, like that. So some of his or her income is deposited in the bank. Why they are saving? For the future needs. So when they deposit in the bank, that can be withdrawn with interest. So this money also can be withdrawn with the check, or this money can be sent to the another person with check. So what is check? Check is a paper instructing the bank to pay a specific amount, the from the person's account to the person in whose name the check has been issued. So what is check? See, this is check payment. So what is check? Check, already I have told, check is a instructing, is a paper instructing, means this is the check, this is the check. So here see, suppose a shoe manufacturer Mr. Salim has to make a payment to the leather supplies, means from where he bought ladder, but he have to pay the money not in cash, he have to pay in check. So when he pay the money with check to the ladder supplier to and writes a check for a specific amount, here he have to write a specific amount, and here he have to write in words the amount, and again he have to write the name whom he will pay. So when this check is given to that ladder supplier, then the ladder supplier can go to the bank and withdraw the money what is given to him by the shoe manufacturer. So this is the other form of money, and in this way money act as a medium of exchange. So next, after this, next topic we will discuss loan activities of banks. What is the loans activities of banks? We already got a point that people, whatever they earn income, a part of his income they set or deposit in the bank. So after depositing this money in the bank, what done this bank? So bank, where it is uses this money? See here, let us take the story of banks further. What do the banks do with the deposit which they accept from the public? So there is an interesting mechanism at work here. So banks what do? See, banks keep only a small proportion of their deposit. Of their deposit means public deposited money in the bank. So from this, only small proportion of their deposit as cash with themselves, means bank keep with themselves. And these days banks in India hold about only 15%. What percent? Only 15% of their deposit as cash, and this is kept as a provision to pay the deposit. Why? Only whatever money is deposited a person or public in the bank, from this deposit only 15% kept in the bank as a cash, and other bank given to the another person as a loan. Why this 15% kept with bank? Because this is kept as a provision to pay the depositors who might come to withdraw money from the bank on any given day. So banks use this major portion of the deposit to extend loans, and this is a huge demand for loans for various economic activities. See, so when bank keep with them only 15% of the deposit and other given to the another person as a loan. So when bank will give loan to the other person, so on that bank will charge a interest, and when people deposited money with bank, when people withdraw the money, then bank also given interest to the public. So this you will better understand by seeing this following diagram. See here, this is depositor means public. They deposit money, people make deposit in the bank, and bank what given? Bank given them interest when they withdraw the money, and whatever 15% keeping the money, and other 85% money, what do? Other 85% money, other 85% money other 85% money, what do? Other 85% money bank given to the public. This is the borrower. This is borrower. Bank given to the money, and when they repay the loan, so they repay the loan with interest. So see here the difference. Bank given interest to whom? Who deposit the money, and bank take interest from whom? Who take the loans. So this is the difference. So this is about the loans activities of banks. So in this way bank is running, otherwise from where bank will get the income? By doing this transaction, deposit and giving loans, bank is able to earn the income. So how many % bank keep money with them, and other extra money what bank give? So this is given in this paragraph, you can see in your book. So after that, see next, two different credit situation. So here headline is given two different credit situation. What is credit? So credit or loan refers to a agreement in which the lender supplies the borrower with money, goods or services in return for their promise of future payment. When bank see a large number of transactions in our day-to-day activities involve credit. Credit already I have told. Credit refers to an agreement in which a lender supplies the borrowers with money. So see, a large number of transactions in our day-to-day activities involve credit in some form or the other. Credit or loan refers to an agreement in which the lender supplies the borrower with money, goods, services in return for the promise of future payment. Let us see how credit works through the following two examples. Here it is said that credit is an agreement and it is given to the public. So how it is given to the public and how public repay the loan and how people will get the loan? To understand this, there is given two examples. Here two examples is given. One is festival season and one is softness problem. So both the story we will discuss now. See the first, festival season. Here it is said that it is festival season 2 months from now, and the shoe manufacturer Salim has received an order from a large trader in town for 3,000 pairs of shoes. Means shoe manufacturer Mr. Salim, he get an order to make 3,000 pairs of shoes. To complete production on time, Salim has hired a few more workers for stitching and pasting work. He has to purchase the raw materials. To meet these expenses, Salim obtained loans from two sources. First, he asks the lender supplies to supply lender now and promise to pay him later. And second, he obtained loan in cash from the large trader as advance payment for 1,000 pairs of shoes with a promise to deliver the whole order by the end of the month. So at the end of the month, Salim is able to deliver the order, make a good profit and repay the money that he had borrowed. So in this case, what happens? See, we have already read this. So here what it is said, Mr. Salim, he get an order to make a shoe during the festival season. To make this shoe, whatever expenditure is needed, what is cost is needed, to fulfill the cost, he take a loan. After delivery the order, when he get the profit and he is able to repay the loan. So in this case, what happens? See, in this case, Salim obtains credit to meet working capital needs of production. The credit helps him to meet the ongoing expansion of production. See, without credit, Mr. Salim is unable to produce 3,000 pair of shoes because he is not available so much money to fulfill this order. So that is why he is taking loans, and this loan help him to produce 3,000 pairs of shoes. So with this credit, he is able to produce. So after complete the production, whatever profit is getting after delivering, so he is able to repay the loan. So credit therefore plays a vital and positive role in this situation. That is why credit is needed. But in the case of Swapna, what happens? See, Swapna's problem, see, Swapna, a small farmer, grows groundnut on her 3 acre of land. She takes a loan from the moneylender. See, she takes loan from where? From the moneylender. And where he's here, see, she is taking a loan from where? From the bank. So here she is taking from a moneylender, means maybe the village mahajan or like that. So to meet the expenses of cultivation, hoping that her harvest would help repay the loan. Midway through the season, the crop is hit by a pest and the crop fails. Though Swapna sprays her crops with expensive pesticides, it makes little difference. She is unable to repay the money lender and the debt grows over the year into a large amount. Next year, Swapna takes a fresh loan for cultivation. It is a normal crop this year, but the earnings are not enough to cover the old loan. She is caught in debt. See here, she is caught in debt and she has to sell a part of the land to pay off the debt. See here, in the previous case, Mr. Solim, he is able to repay the loan when he getting the profit. But in this case of Swapna, see, Swapna is taking loan and she is hope that she will definitely repay the loan after getting the profit when crop will able to sell. But during the cropping period, suppose there may be suppose hit by pest or maybe occurring or suppose flood, she is unable to produce that mass production by selling. She is able to repay the loan, but it is not possible in this case. So again in the next year she is taking loan for next production, but that time also she is unable to get more profit by which she is able to repay the previous loan, but she is unable. So in this way she is entered in a debt trap. She is caught in debt trap, means she is again need to pay 2 loans, first loan and the second loan. The first loan she is unable to repay and the second loan also unable to repay. Only small part she can able to repay, but she is not completely unable to repay. So in this case, see what happened in this case what happened. So in this case, Swapna case, the failure of the crop made loan repayment impossible, and she had to repay the loan. What she do? To repay the loan, she what do? She had to sell part of the land to repay the loan. And credit instead of helping Swapna improve her earnings, left her worse. She was thinking to improve the earning, but she is unable to improve her earning. But instead of what happened, she need to sell part of land to repay the loan. So in this case what happened? This is an example of debt trap, and credit in this case pushes the borrowers into a situation from which recovery is very painful. So that is why here in this case, credit in this case pushes the borrowers into a situation from which recovery is very painful. But in the case of Mr. Solim, what happened? Credit therefore plays a vital and positive role in this situation. Means again I am telling, see, in this case of Mr. Solim, see, he is able to repay the loan after getting the profit when he delivered his shoes. But in the case of Swapna, she is unable to repay the loan due to the failure of crop, and she is entered in a debt due to the failure of crop, and to repay the loan she sell a part of land and in this case credit plays what rules? Credit plays a very painful role, because she is unable to repay the loan, and to repay the loan she'll sell one part of land from his property. So in this way credit plays different role. So next topic is that terms of credit. So in the terms of credit means what? Every loan agreement specified an interest rate and which the borrower must pay to the lender along with the repayment of the principal. Means terms of credit means, see, when we will take loan from the bank, so bank will not give loan directly without any agreement. So there is some agreement. What will be the agreement? We will discuss in the next video. So today this much, I hope you understand. So in the next video I will discuss the terms of credit and other points. So thank you today.